Now, your most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, sponsored by AC Designs.
All right, so back to the weather. For those of you who like to do your own forecasting or at least connect the dots, why are we talking about lake effect snows? Well, beyond the fact that you might have some loved ones up there wondering about some snows. And again, for those of you who aren't aware, lake effect simply means the lakes are not frozen over, which means the water's just sitting there. If it can be evaporated or lifted up, then there's moisture. And if the air is cold enough over those relatively warmer waters, it produces snow. And if there's lake effect snow, it typically means the jet stream is sort of wrapped around here. And all that means is cold high pressure, instead of going here, is forced down to the Lone Star State. And typically this time of the year, once it gets down to Texas, then it kind of drifts eastward and heads toward us, which although makes for cold mornings, it also tends to make for dry weather. I think we could use it after that soaker. For those of you new to the area, those 1 to 2, in some areas 3-inch rains that we had, that was a month's worth of rain. Typically November is our driest month of the year. Now we're going to have some clouds around tomorrow, but this air mass, not only is it cold, it's dry. So as long as it's near and then over us, it's going to keep the clouds and moisture away from us. It heads away on Thursday and Friday, and so you can probably guess what that means as far as the forecast. So I'm calling tomorrow dim sun. It'll be out there. We won't have any precipitation. Maybe not a bad morning for something warm in a bowl, but also that just means cirrus clouds. And there'll be some sun. You might even see a halo or a sundog. Temperature is going to get back up to 60 after the chilly start. Remember, the coldest mornings this week will be Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. The gustiest winds will be out over the waterways. Incidentally, for those of you that watch these things, the surf temperature, even as far to the south as St. Augustine, has dropped below 70. But this is on average about 3 weeks later than when it used to make this drop back in 1982. All right, back over land. Yes, it's going to be the coldest morning so far this week, but the day will be the sunniest day. Bright, blue, beautiful, polar, crisp skies on Wednesday, and eventually we'll creep up back towards 60. But then remember, Thursday will be cold as well, frosty, especially for those of you well inland. Temperatures will begin to moderate, but that means the moisture is going to start coming up as well. So we'll say increasing clouds, but up to 65. Then a string of temperatures at least in the 70s to near 80 Friday through the weekend, but that's going to come with some showers. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.